Hello everyone, it's time for Faraway Paladin, Isekai, right, very RPG, and now I got a blessing. And I really like that the blessing course is from the goddess Gracefeel that sent him to this realm, right? You know what I mean? Like, she's the goddess he actually met that did a typical Isekai reincarnation, right? Didn't explain why though. We didn't go in on the flashback on why he actually did it though, or she, whatever. Yeah, the actual Isekai backstory. But at least we know that she was the one that guided him, right? So yeah, I like that. You know that she's the one that gives the blessing to it, a nice touch to it, and of course it seems to follow pretty typical elemental rules, right? So you're getting like a holy. He's a paladin though, so I'm surprised. He gets the holy magic, but yeah, he's a paladin, right? He gets the holy goddess, right, or the light goddess, whatever. And of course that is good against Stagnate, but it's like the undead dark guy, so I mean, usually pretty common, right, that he's weak against light magic. So yeah, got the advantage there. And I guess that might be a thing. That being said though, I don't know how it's in the anime. He seems to have the advantage now being light versus dark, but definitely in a lot of stuff it's like light and dark, it's like good and bad against each other, so to speak, right? There is in many games and so on, it's like light damage does double damage against dark, but also vice versa. Yeah, it's one of those elements where it's like in many cases light magic is like, you know, twice or whatever, double, quadruple damage against all the elements, and then why, yeah, and also put reverse though. See, I guess he might be weak now. If he inherits light, I guess he also might be weak against dark magic. Perhaps. Usually this light and dark I would say has that like it's super effective in both ways, right? Where, for example, fire and water, you know, fire isn't good against water, right? Yeah, it's like it's weak against water. Doesn't do the triangle thing, right? But anyway, it was the episode, so 3, 2, 1, and go. But yeah, I wonder if he has the inherence like being a light now. I mean, he's a paladin, it makes sense that he would be like, I'm a light fighter, right? So he did hit him with the sword that eats the souls of them. Gracefeel! And just showing him the light that he has the, oh yeah, his family is gonna burn down, right? You gotta burn down the house like in every other game ever. This is like I said in Star Wars, yeah, burning down, hurting the heroes' home and burning down their home and so on. It's incredibly common, right? You see it in Hercules, so you see it in everything. You see it in like old Greek adventurers. Yeah, it's gonna hurt mom and dad. I don't know. It sounds weird. I guess he's like I guess it's just something because he's speaking inside. I don't know. It's echoing a little too much. Here we go. He runs back home. When he come home and find his mom being burned alive. Like Star Wars or whatever, yeah, classic. Here we go. He's back home. Were they dead maybe? I mean, oh yeah, they're undead. God damn it. Well, I mean, I felt the grandpa was a goner anyway. Yeah, but there he is. Stagnant. Got a nice ass, that guy. I mean, I think they will die, because I need a classic main character's journey, right? Losing his parents. Probably? Maybe the gods. I mean, she kept praying every day, right? Yeah. Maybe Mary's goddess. Because she kept praying to her every day, right? She's finally gonna defend her most devoted follower. It's like, yeah, I guess so. I'm in goosebumps, but yeah. Of course, she's her goddess, right? Also a holy god, I think, right? Or something like that, or like the earth mod is maybe a... Yeah. Well, I almost would hate her for what Yeah, so Mary, of course, the most devoted follower, you know, Mother Mary, right? Yeah. Probably based, of course, on the Bible, right? Yeah. Mother Mary, of course. Most devoted mother. Yeah, of course, the Mother is like the goddess of mom too, right? Yeah, she's like the mom of God. You know, she's the mommy goddess too, right? But they have the statue with the baby too, right? So of course it's like, but it's nice, yeah, of course. Yeah, and then you're gonna die and. Oh, nice. He's like, no, no, you know, no, I want the souls. Yeah, okay. He's like, no. Okay, what's his strategy now then? Okay, Blood's gonna fight him. Can Blood hurt him though? I think Blood is very injured and. I mean, you know, Blood is of course a great warrior. Oh yeah, and of course Grandpa is still there. Yeah, just use magic cleverly. Yeah, exactly. Grandpa is like, silence! Yeah! Gotta get with the mute spell. There we go. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, Onori! So this mod has to make him very powerful though, right? Yeah, you hurt in the Gala a lot, you will probably get empowered by... Yeah, if he's I said earlier, but if he's simply the berserker, it's like, I will curse you, so the zombies will come after you and I, right? It definitely feels like berserker, right? Like guts. Spoilers, yeah. It's like 20 years ago, spoilers, guts here. But he's like cursed, right? Branded, and every night he can't sleep. Like in the opening, you see the skeleton attacking him, right? But can you kill a god? I don't know. You can beat the crap out of God, so I feel... Yeah, can you kill a god? I feel like he punched him a lot, yeah. You know, I feel like, can you kill a god in this anime? It felt like he basically killed him, but yeah, who knows, right? Can you actually permanently kill a god? I mean, if they have magic, so I suppose that you maybe you can kill a god as long as you have enough power. Maybe you can seal a god away. Maybe you can seal them away, right? I mean, obviously the backstory was that you know, the fallen king, right, underneath their house, he was threatening for the gods, right? But still, they can actually still permanently kill a god. We have to go to their own realm, right? I'm throwing it out there, but maybe you have to go to his undead world because they have their own planes. They kill him in his own plane, right? It's very like World of Warcraft. You have to go and kill him in their own, yeah, where they're born, right? In their own personal dimension or something, kill him. Whereas they can always escape back to the realm, right? But of course he's gonna be stronger in his own realm. Maybe. Yeah, but it was nice when Mom saved her. Grandma saved her. Yeah. Boosted the bread every night. Or morning, yeah, whatever. Yeah. You might not be blood related, but you basically are. You definitely are a kid. Here we go. I was surprised if it's gonna be fine though. If his parents won't die or whatever. Because first he was like, I'm gonna hit them with the cycle thing. Yeah, and then it's like you can cycle, you know, but that would be kind of like killing them, but sending them their souls in the right direction, yeah. Oh yeah, it's saving. Yeah, he's like, man now! He's like, you're a man now, boy! You can have the... Yeah, Mom is like, Willu! I don't want to see you drunk again like last time you used my oppais. Yeah, he was like, Mom's oppais! Yeah, that was kind of, He was drinking and immediately he was like, I'm gonna like go and watch Mom, yeah. Yep, you know. It's kind of awkward that time. Well, they might die anyway though, because they can't stand up. Like I said, I feel it's really weird if they just escape this thing without any harm, right? It would be very weird if they could just be like, whatever. Especially if he's the guy that gave them undead powers, right? Yeah, so what, he just turn it off? He's like, you can't live anymore, undead. Yeah, you can't just do this stuff. So the body stopped working. Yeah, so now they're like... Yeah, well he did, of course, team up with her, so... But yeah, but this makes sense to me. It would be really weird if they could just survive this thing, right? Betraying the undead god or whatever, yes. Now they are, of course, gonna lose their undead powers, right? So he would retract their powers. And then they will, yeah. So otherwise it would be very strange, I feel. It would be very, very strange. If there's no drawback, it would be kind of silly. Exactly. Parents are meant to die before. We're undead parents, so it's good that we die now. God damn it, mom. It's like, yeah, we're supposed to die before, you know. Stop trying to, you know, make us be undead here. Yeah, we wanna die before you, right? What happened to Grandpa Gus, though? I mean, he did go get some, you know, wine or whatever, but maybe he also, like, you know, cannot stop moving. It's a little strange. Wouldn't he have the same issue? But if he cycles them, talking about, then it might be reborn, right? I would read it as they can reincarnate his parents. You know, and Gracefeel and his goddess could like send them around, right? Yeah, and teach my grandkids, come on. Don't you want to be grandparents? Yeah, if they haven't seen, we'll meet that cute elf guy. He's gonna team up with Storm. Yeah. But yeah. His parents are gonna die, right? I suppose. Oh, this is cute. Don't be silly. Yeah, be reasonable, boy. Yeah, he's a good child. Ugh. Yeah, finally gonna go get some friends, right, boy? Gonna leave and meet some cute girls. He's a good father. Yeah, smash them all. Yeah, no, you gotta get married, son, and you can be faithful to your wife. It's like, yeah, mom is like, you can find one woman, you love her, you get married, and dad is like, you sex them all, boy, smash all of them, f them all. It's like, yeah, they're great parents. They're very different ideologies, I feel. His mother and father here, very different ideologies. Yeah, Dad is like, oh, you're gonna seed them all out, boy. Yeah, put on maximum seed. Yeah, of course they're like, you know, go out and do good stuff, right? You are a son, you're a hero, you know, you're a paladin, you know. From a writing standpoint, I would guess this is probably the first novel. Something like that, right? Yeah. I would guess this is this episode here are probably the first novel, right? Episode 1 to 5. Maybe a little bit in this episode, but I would think so. When the next episode we're gonna maybe, and then novel 2 would be that when he meets. Oh, let me see Mary's face. We see Mother Mary. And Papa Blood. Dead. Yeah. I think Gus probably will appear too. Yeah, I want to think about Gus too, man. Oh, that's a nice image, seeing them. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm getting goosebumps. Oh, come on, it's a sad scene, losing his parents. Yeah, do you see them? Dead parents, eh? Well, Gus still fine though? It is a little weird what happened to Gus though. I don't understand that bit. Yeah, I don't get that bit. Like, is Gus fine or something? He wanted to die? Yeah, I don't know. That fits it with me. Because he could move around. He could get, you know, dwarf wine or whatever. He could do stuff before. I mean, they get paralyzed basically, right? But he was like, I can still do it. But yeah, I would think the next volume, if we was reading it, would probably introduce the next characters, right? Yeah, and then his friends and so on. So now then, here comes of course Gracefeel, which is done by Aoi Yuuki, I think, so right? Yeah, she's gonna guide their souls to exactly be some kind of reincarnation, I suppose. Parents. I said this honestly, I don't get why Gus is alive. In that, undead way. Yeah, I don't understand. I mean, yes, Gus is like, he only believes in money or whatever. He never abandoned this or whatever, but he also fought the undead goddess once. Why is he fine for? Why is Gus? Why could Grandpa Gus still move around as a ghost? Yeah, I don't get that. Here's Gus, of course. Yeah, like, why is he so fine? Why did he be fine for? Thank you! Why did you die for? Yeah, why are you dead for? Exactly, why are you alive? Yeah, please explain this. Yeah, I want your fortune, boy. Come on, I want to be rich, but this doesn't make any... Honestly, yeah, please. Yeah, he gets good money though. Grandpa's money. I lend it to you, Grandboy, yeah. Lend it to you, yeah. But there's no interest though. Good loan though, no interest. Yeah, well, stagnate guy, stay the money. But please explain! God damn it's anime. Why he asked the grandpa, how did you die? Grandpa's like, here's money, boy! Yeah, Grandpa is suspicious. Why did he die for? Why did he answer the question for, Grandpa is evil, right? I don't know. I think Grandpa's going back to being an evil guy. It's suspicious that he doesn't answer the question. Oh, okay. He has 10 years on me because he's... What? Why? No, they also could have went for 10 years. But they want to be, I guess, reincarnated. No, so he's just so greedy that he doesn't care. Gus is a greedy bastard, he doesn't care about it. He's like, I'm already, my soul's already corrupted, I don't care, man. What? Yeah, he wasn't as pure as Papa and Mama. Yeah, so he's too greedy, yeah. He was too greedy on life, right? So he didn't wanna, yeah, he's rock and roll, man. Gus didn't wanna go on, I guess. I feel it's kind of a weak explanation. Gus is just so greedy, he didn't care. They were like, no, we wanna end our undead thing. He's like, I don't care, I wanna be a ghost. It's like, okay. Oh, you got a bad goddess? In that sense? Of course, the gods are powered by beliefs, right? I don't want that shit. No one told me that stuff, yeah. No one told me I have to, like... freaking be like a worshipper and spread a gospel over my goddess now. You didn't sign up for that, yeah. But of course their powers is based on how many believes in them, right? So the more people that believe in her, the stronger she gets, right? And then he gets stronger too, of course. That's pretty, yeah. He goes gearing up, ready to go out. As I said earlier, this definitely fits the ending of the first novel. Yeah, putting up the gear and so on. And now it's like, yeah, I will return. Alright, closes the door. This is probably how the first novel ends, right? And then, but they're probably gonna give us a little bit of like next bit here. It might be the elf guy as well. Oh yeah, what's your name, Will? Yeah, I wanna give you. Yeah, they give you William. I wanna do all the stuff then. It's only fine, right? Yeah, good. Yeah, I wanna be part of this thing. Yeah. He's probably gonna give him a very powerful name here without explaining it. It's like Gus. Maryblood! Yeah, you will be William Maryblood. Yeah. He's gonna combine your parents' name. But I think that Bloody Mary would be would be a little more sissy if he named Blood Mary. Bloody Mary. Yeah, Maryblood. Sounds more like a name, yeah. We could be Bloody Mary, come on. Yeah, Augustus is his full name. Augustus. Okay. Yeah, okay, so we have a D, yeah, Will of G there, okay. Also to get the A though, yeah, it's too hard to say. So, Grandpa is fine, because he's a greedy bastard. He's like, I said it's a ghost. I don't want to reincarnate. Yeah, I'm a ghost. But yeah, this really feels like here's the first journey ended, right? So the beginning of the journey. And then we get the next, of course. Opening path, maybe? I don't know. It feels like almost an opening moment now. We're ending them. But it's certainly, it's obviously going to be more. This ending is coming in minute 18. So it's obviously going to be more in the episode, of course. But yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm glad they died, but it would be very weird to me if they didn't die, because there was so much death flagging it, and it would be... I think it would be silly if Blood Mary or Maryblood would have survived, right? It would be silly if they had survived. With all the death flags and so on. If they were just completely fine afterwards, I was like, we're fine, who cares? Then it would be kind of strange, right? Certainly. Definitely. I do finally kind of see that Gus, or Augustus, is alive, but he's so greedy he doesn't care about his soul being whatever. He's like, I'll say this. It's a little bit like, oh, okay. Certainly. But, yeah. I think we're gonna have some hints now to... I'm guessing the elf is gonna come now, right? The elf boyfriend probably will appear now. Maybe the other two characters from the opening. I mean, the opening has Gracefeel, right? The goddess, and then it has the elf, cute guy, and then like a kid and her assistant or whatever. Oh, it's like a blood flashback? Yeah, okay. Might make a side story. Looks like a minotaur or something. Yeah, minotaur, probably. Ooh. Mother Mary, yeah. Oh yeah, it looks like, of course, that's the home, right? Before they... Yeah, it's the same temple behind them, right? Where we grew up. Yeah, that's before they died. This is Hushan, baby. Ah, it's a good voice actors. Ah! Rob was still in love right before he died, of course. Yeah. It's because you love me? Oh yeah. Blood? I would love you. Yeah. Yeah, he's Sunderberg, the redhead guy. Stupid. God damn it, Mary. Yeah. It's a spin of waiting for. The spin of waiting for. Mary and Blood's Adventures. You can't defeat me, I'm your woman. Come on. Yeah, you haven't even kissed me yet, man. It's treating I'm yours. Yeah, come on. Here we go. If you're alive, then I want to get married. Here's like, oh, marriage proposal. If we're alive. Okay. Yeah, man. Could they have sex as undead? Who knows? They were together for 200 years, right? Maybe they did. Maybe they did it every night. I don't know. You can picture it. Maybe they did, right? You know, undead. You know, yeah. Who knows? I mean, she basically was like a zombie more. He was kind of, yeah. She still had her flesh left, right? Man, it sounds kind of dirty now, but come on. I'm imagining the dirty deeds is undead, right? They were like, let's get married. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're gonna have a son, right? So we can train him. Yeah, we can teach him Gus Maddie too. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, like, we can have a son, right? Yeah. Yeah, but I'm his mom. I'll teach him the detail. And they're holding hands too. God damn it! It's all sad. They're holding hands too. It's all adorable now. They're holding hands together, walking into the battle here. What a lovey-dovey ending it was. Our child, yeah. Here we go. I want to call him Will. Yeah. Yeah, William. That's a good name, yeah. So they decided, of course, to name their son Will before they went and died. Oh, that was a good ending. That was a nice goosebump ending there, yeah. They were like, we're gonna name him William, right? Yeah, so next episode is called The Archer of the Beast Woods. That's obviously gonna be the elf. I was like, I feel I know my fantasy journeys, right? I feel I know my fantasy when it's like, okay, so next episode is called The Archer. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be the Legolas guy. Come on, god damn it. It is gonna be the... Yeah, it is gonna be the elf. But damn, yeah, this last bit was really nice here. Seeing them all being like, I love you, let's get married. Yeah, so they decided to get married, right? Weeks before they died. And of course, they were gonna have a son and name him William or Vilden. So they already decided on the name of the son and so on, right? And they were, I hope, in this weird, etchy way, that they could have intercourse as undead. But I suppose they could, right? You know, maybe it didn't feel as good as when you were humans, but who knows? I mean, it's a mental thing. Actually, seriously, who knows? Mary, maybe, like, this is like a great discussion here. Could Mary get it off as an undead? But I'm not going too much on this, my thoughts about zombie Mother Mary, but I do think, genuinely, that I think she probably could feel it, right? Because isn't she kind of like just an undead, kind of more a zombie person, right? She has her body left, right? She has all her body parts, so to speak, existing. Blood has a skeleton, right? He's maybe not, can't feel anything. But I feel like Mary actually can feel pain and so on. Yeah, like she has that typical, like, fully intact zombie body, right? I mean, I'm just saying, guys, I'm just hoping that Mother Mary had a fun time for a few hundred years, you know, as an undead, right? But why not, right? At least they were in love, right? So they could spend their time together as a couple for eternity. So it's a nice ending, really good ending. I'll say that last part was my favorite part, definitely. Seeing the banter between Maryblood, yeah, that was the best part of the episode, honestly, I think. The last 4 minutes here, roughly. But otherwise, though, I mean, I mentioned earlier twice, but it definitely is that this is the ending of the first novel, right? Yeah, you know, I feel so confident now, yeah. And then, of course, next journey is like another arc, right? Here's the first arc finished, the parent arc, and then we got into like the meeting the elf boyfriend, right, in the forest, certainly. And they clearly told him to, you know, go out and smash, right? Dad was like, smash a lot of ladies. And mom is like, no, pick one woman and love her. Don't do every woman you meet. Yeah, I like it. Mom's like, have sex with every woman you meet, boy. You make dad proud. Sleep with all of them. And cute elf boys too. Yeah, dad's like, yes, take them all. It's like, okay, yeah, great advice. They clearly had some different opinions about parenting and, you know, and that stuff, definitely. But it was good. Then I have a good scene there in the ending, and, you know, kind of defeating God. It doesn't sound like how could the High King kill them though? They were not them. I mean gods. I mean they were discussing that. Oh, High King, you know, the guy we're gonna defeat him. So we're gonna stop him from obviously, yeah, coming out there and so on, because the gods were afraid that he would kill them, right? And we kind of see Will actually defeating a god, right? In episode 5 here, he already beat up a god, yeah, but. Then Gus is like, oh, this guy's gonna come back in 10 years, right? He's like, you know, recharge, right? And that's kind of what I mean. It's not that you can't kill Gus. It's not that you can kill them. As long as they can obviously go back and, you know, get back up, right? So would it really? And he has the same sword as he has the literally same weapon, right? As of course the High King. So wouldn't it be the same thing if High King fought them? Wouldn't he send them to their place for 10 years? Still would be annoying for them, but I'm just saying that could High King really kill them? It doesn't sound like he actually had a different thing than they can. Maybe they didn't explain some specific thing that High King could absorb. But he's the same sword though. So I mean, he's absorbing the life force of Stagnate, but it's the exact same process, right? So it is strange. But it seems more dangerous for the gods that they have to have believers. Like you actually kill them by no one believing in them, right? No one praying to them. It's actually how you kill them. And of course, then appearing to Gracefeel is a weak god in that sense, or maybe she's powerful, but like weakened by having few worshippers. But yeah, that felt kind of out of the blue. Gus is like, oh, that woman, Gracefeel, she's very weak because she only has 1,000 worshippers. What? Yeah, you picked the wrong god in that sense, though. She's adorable, kind of a waifu, but she has a very few worshippers, boy, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with that. It's like, what? So, yeah, that felt like kind of a random mission. You have to also get more people to believe in your goddess, because, actually, you picked a guy with a very weak fan base. Yeah, please be a fan, guys. Let's share with them. Press that like button, everyone, I'm like Gracefeel, I need my energy source, yeah. I need my fandom, though, yeah. It was cute though when, of course, Mother Muttle appeared. That I didn't kind of expect her to kind of pop into. Yeah, of course she never hated Mother Mary, her greatest worshipper, right? And yeah, that was a nice scene when she jumped in and saved them. Of course, she didn't actually save them, but I like the conclusion, right? Because it wasn't like that Mother Muttle interfered and that made Blood and Mary not die, or undead die. It was more that yes, they still died, right? Because they was like, signing off, Gus kind of way better. They still kind of died, so to speak, right? But the difference is, of course, that now they are like reborn, right? He didn't claim their souls, right? Yeah. So her and I guess Gracefeel interference, but maybe she could say them anyway without Gracefeel. But yeah, so the other two goddess interference, right, prevented these heroic souls from being lost, so to speak, right, to the evil god. So yeah, that's kind of what she did, right? She didn't save her from not dying, so to speak, or revert her to be non-undead or whatever. But she was like, no, your soul is gonna come back into the good side, right? And I guess they could maybe eventually return. Given that Gracefeel is the goddess that sent Will here, and so on, right? Maybe she's gonna reincarnate them, and then he can meet them later or something. I mean, he's actually teaming up with the goddess that is sending people souls, right? So yeah, wouldn't Gracefeel actually know who is the new Maryblood in the next life? Wouldn't that actually be her power? So Will actually, I think, definitely could maybe meet his dead parents again, in that sense, right? Because he has the god of he has the god that is he literally has the goddess that is the one that is moving around the souls, right? So she will be like, oh, that's your mommy. You know what I mean? Yeah, she has that's her power, right? In a sense, maybe. Of course, maybe he doesn't want to know that, but let's say we jump 20 years in the storyline. Then it could be interesting, right? If they also have, because I mean, one thing that's interesting, I suppose, is that the last pointer is that maybe Mary and Blood has their memories, right? Because obviously he's an Isekai main character, right? He's coming from, of course, our planet and has some of his memories and stuff like that, right? So why couldn't they also be not Isekai perhaps then, but cycling around on the same planet, and then of course having the memories? It also would be kind of fun if they got reverse Isekais, right? And they got sent to a reverse what they got sent to Earth. It would be kind of funny if it later on is a side story of Mary and Blood being some kind of teenage lovers on Earth. They're living in Tokyo and they're a cute couple together. Oh, blah, 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 yeah. Fine, let's get married. It would be adorable. It's a side story of Mary and Blood having their memories intact and meeting each other in Tokyo or whatever, yeah. Come on, that would be a great thing. Maybe some massive twist in the whole storyline. I'm just throwing it out there. It's kind of silly, but maybe it's a time traveling loop thing. Maybe Mary and Blood was his real parents in the other world too, right? And they died here, and then they cycled to that world, and they gave birth to him, right? And they met again and gave birth to Will in that world, and he died and got that. So maybe it's a kind of cycle thing, yeah. Maybe they'll be really weird how the timeline would grandfather paradoxing to the extreme, but still, that would be kind of but I think it would be kind of cool that they were living together in Tokyo, whatever, right? On Earth, it would be it would be fun. But I guess but the other thing I said is possible, right? Especially if the time is moving different, if the Earth universe time thing is different than this planet, right? So it's 1 year on this planet, 10 years on another one, is all right. Yeah, then definitely it's possible. Much easier, right? If the time is aligned at the same time, though, now then we have to have time travel, but so on, much more, right? But I mean, yeah, if they have time travel and if time is moving differently, it's magic, it's possible. Anyway, I think it's a good episode. Definitely kind of, concluded the first arc, gave us the goddess thing, Mary and Blood, the name was cute, their love banter was nice and so on. I hope they had some fun time as undead together. Why not, right? Because they have some. I mean, Mary could still kiss and so on, yeah. And, Augustus, then, of course, yeah, it was a hard name to say. I think my nitpick though would be nitpick, but I think it's a little silly how Gus is like, I'm a greedy guy, so okay, yeah, it's a little silly. I think it's a little cheap. I think it would be better if he died too, probably. I mean, it's a little cheap, but then he can of course return back home every now and then, right? And someone. That being said, though, I think it's very obvious that one day he will return home regardless of fight the High King. Obviously, he's sealed in his home, right? So, as in every other, I mean, as I said earlier in an earlier review, in this anime, in that sense, it's very, very classic, right? Like how the main character grows up over the sealed demon lord, right? Except for Better Fire 2, right? Yeah, you grew up over the evil goddess, right? Saint even. He's living under the was a woman, but it is a man actually. I think so, but I think that in Better Fire 2, God is said to be a goddess, but then it actually is a man, and also of course evil, not a good goddess. Yeah, it's kind of complicated, but basically you grew up over the sealed away god, the dragon clan sealed away. In Better Fire 3, then. And it is a female goddess, yeah, she's a woman. But in the second game, I think it actually is called a woman, but it's a man. When you actually meet him, it's a man. It's also like a gender lie, for some reason. Because he's like called, Saint Eve or something, like Eve, like Adam and Eve. But his actual name is like Evan or something, and it's like a man or something like that. But anyway, it's a good example of you grew up in this like holy place, right? And underneath your place is the evil god, right? Yeah, Satan basically. So, which is not really a spoiler, because that's basically the first part of the game that this dragon is like it's like the dragon corpse like covering over the door to the sealed place basically, right? Where the evil god is. So that's like shown the first hour in the game. So not really a spoiler. But anyway, guys, I think it's a good part. I'm looking forward to next week. Subscribe to for seeing what's gonna happen right when you bring in these other characters. As I said earlier, obviously the elf is gonna appear because it's called like Archer. It's called like Archer Beast. Obviously the elf guy will appear, right? He's very, very sexy. He's like a girl. So maybe it's gonna be yaoi. I don't know. I wouldn't mind that. It's totally yaoi. Honestly, it's totally yaoi in isekais. Like straight up yaoi. Yeah, we have some utokanokos, but it's I wouldn't mind that. But he looks very, very sexy. He looks like a woman, honestly, like a skirt. He looks like a utokanoko, I suppose. I thought it was a woman when I saw the opening, right? And then when I read some Wikipedia or whatever, I was looking for the name of the character. I was like, oh yeah, okay, it's a man. I thought the elf was a woman, definitely in the opening, certainly. But anyway, that is obviously next episode, given the name right. So you guys and have a great day.